If you've got a YouTube channel or you're thinking of starting one, here's 10 things you're definitely going to regret not doing in 5 years' time. Please don't click off when I mention this first thing, because I know it's a buzzword at the minute and everyone's just clickbaiting all around it. But the first thing that you're going to regret not learning in 5 years' time is AI. Just hear me out. I resisted AI for the longest time, and I was worried that it would take away from my creativity or it would push me down roads that I didn't want to go to. And I just really felt like I just wanted to keep that human aspect. But there's no doubt about it, AI is here to stay, and it's up to you to learn how you want to use it. But one thing's for sure, there's just going to be more and more tools using AI, and even in the video editing software you're using, you've probably already got AI working behind the scenes. If you're using something like DaVinci Resolve, the Magic Mask is an amazing tool. All of these things use neural networks or AI, and if you're not using it, you're going to get left behind. Now, you don't have to just use it for generating images. One of the things I've been using it for recently is just to help with video ideas, and I'm not using it to tell me what to do, but I am using it as a second person to bounce ideas off, and I also get it to criticize my ideas to help make them better. So I've been using ChatGPT for this. Make sure you don't get left behind with AI, but make sure you use AI how you want to use it. I'll talk about numbers in just a moment, but the second thing that you're going to regret not looking at in 5 years' time is communication skills and charisma on camera. When I first started my YouTube channel, my first few videos were truly awful. I would look straight at the camera like a deer in the headlights, really stiff and rigid, and talk like this, and this is how I would communicate. But now I'm a lot more loose on camera and just feel like I can move around a bit more, not so self-conscious. So the two things really here are learning communication skills, how to talk, how to enunciate, how to vary the tone of your voice. And also the second thing is, it's a bit more nebulous, and that's charisma. And just let your own personality come out a bit more. Don't force it, don't try and be someone you're not, but also just try and elevate things just a little bit, but don't be inauthentic. The next thing you're going to regret ignoring in 5 years' time is not getting familiar with YouTube Studio Analytics. And I get it, YouTube Studio Analytics can be a bit overwhelming sometimes, especially once you start clicking into things. But if you don't know where you are now, and if you don't know where you've been, how do you really know what direction you're going in, and how do you know where you might end up in 5 years? I seriously suggest you spend some time learning YouTube Analytics. It's hard because you just want to make the next video and the next video, but if you spend a little bit of time in 5 years, you will know even more data where you've been, and hopefully you will have used the decisions from the last few months or years to change how you're going to move forward in the future and get where you want to go. Number 4 might surprise you because it's got nothing to do with camera equipment or gear, but you're going to regret in 5 years not looking after your health. I know that might sound a bit lame or obvious, but there's no point giving up the next 5 years focusing everything on YouTube, not going to the gym, not eating right, not exercising, not sleeping properly, and then in 5 years' time, maybe you've got where you want to be with your channel, but your body is completely broken down and you can't even get out of bed in the morning, or even if you can get out of bed, you've got no energy to make any new videos. So whatever you do, if you want to keep making videos, and you want to succeed in 5, 10, 15, 20 years time, you've got to take care of the machine and the mind. And that sounded like a lecture. And ironically, I am a bit out of breath walking through all this stuff. The fifth thing you're going to regret ignoring in 5 years is not learning about audio and microphones. It's all very well having pretty visuals and nicely set up shots and got your 4K, maybe 6K, 8K camera, but if people can't hear what you're saying and if your audio sounds like trash, then you're probably not going to grow your channel, or at least not as fast as you could if you just learn about audio and microphones up front, and it's going to make all of your videos instantly better. The sixth thing that you're going to regret not learning about in 5 years is product ideation, creation and selling. So it's going to be very hard to make a long-term living on YouTube just from AdSense. So you're probably going to want at some point to think about creating a product. So you're going to need the ideation, you're going to need a way to think of ideas that can serve your audience, that you can sell. You're going to need to work out how you can create that product, whether it's a digital product like a preset or an ebook, and you're also going to figure out a way of selling that product. I put a link in the description to Fourth Wall, and that's what I use to sell all of my digital products, including my 52 Laws of Video ebook, which you can find out using the link in the description. The seventh thing is related to the last one, and that's not learning about marketing and sales. There's no point creating products if you don't know how to sell or market them. So as an example, let's take the 52 Laws of Video ebook that I just mentioned. You could try and sell that in a way where you talk about the benefits it offers and the pain problems that it solves. So I could say something like, making videos is hard, it always seems like a struggle, there seems to be so much that you need to learn, but there doesn't seem to be a place that actually tells you all of the things you need to learn, so you fumble around in the dark, looking at different YouTube videos, wondering if the next YouTube tutorial you watch is going to be the thing that actually makes your videos look better. But if you don't want to go through all of that wasted time, then you could just buy my 52 Laws of Video ebook to learn 52 ways to make better videos. It's a super quick and easy read, really digestible, easy to follow, and within the space of a week you could easily have 52 new things in your toolbox to improve your videos, something like that. The eighth thing that you're going to regret ignoring in 5 years is not spending enough time investing into workflow procedures. I know it sounds boring and it sounds a bit corporate and it sounds like you might need a meeting with 10 people in a room just to decide one little thing, like what kind of sugar to have at the coffee machine, but I promise you, if you invest some time into streamlining how you make videos, your overall workflow, you're going to get so much more done. And compound that over 5 years, imagine how many more videos you could make in 5 years, and imagine what that's going to do to the growth of your YouTube channel. So some examples could be creating your own presets that you can apply to your footage to apply a color grade, setting up some kind of default project so that when you come to edit your video, all of your audio and video channels are all ready to go. Even how you organize your ideas. Do you use a notepad? Do you use Apple Notes? If you use Apple Notes, have different folders, one for ideas, one for videos you want to make, one for videos that are in progress, and another folder for videos that are done. Just find something that works for you, and in 5 years' time, the effort that you put in up front is going to pay massive dividends. The ninth thing that you're going to regret is not committing to an overall mindset of continual learning and continual growth. If in 5 years' time you have the same set of skills that you have now, you're making the same videos that you're making now, that means you've spent 5 years doing the same thing over and over again, not getting any better, not learning anything, and it's actually one of the quickest ways to guarantee that you're probably not going to get where you want to get. Commit to continual learning, continual education, and continual improvement. And the 10th thing that you're definitely going to regret in 5 years' time if you don't learn it is storytelling. I know that's a cliche, everyone talks about it over and over again. If you learn to storytell in your videos, you're going to keep people entertained, educated, you're going to make them want to watch for longer, and that's why you should definitely watch this video next, where I go into loads of details on how to use storytelling to make better videos. Please subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. I'm Jason Roberts, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.